How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting. Welcome back to ReWrite Plus, where... Okay, well, so we joined the Occult Research Club, but the witch isn't so much a witch. She kind of just puts on airs and kind of just does whatever she wants, but she does seem rather interested in us as a person, which is interesting. So we made an interesting deal. We said that if we could prove to her that supernatural things were real, we would get to squeeze the badonkadonks, because that was apparently the first thing that popped into his head. But if we fail, we become her, like, little research stooge, and I guess, I don't know, forever bound to her whims and all that nonsense. So that's kind of the deal we got going on here. We had some really enjoyable events. Of course, like every episode, I end up cracking up. There's something funny, there's something that gets me laughing, and I've just been really enjoying the series so far. So I'm looking forward to another great set of adventures and figuring out what the heck is going on, because we definitely have some creepy stuff happening at our house. So there's got to be something that we can discover. So let's get back to what we were doing and see if Kotaru can figure out what we are up against. So let's jump right in. Oh.
Kotarou-san, その体でどこに？保健室？一緒に行こうか？
I love Kotori. I need to get to the bathroom. If I don't get there now, I'll be able to hold it in till the end of the 5th period.
頑丈だね。
Was that the lunch we ate, right? That spicy thing? During one of our breaks, my phone rings. Hello, this is Tennouji.
あなたと地域をつなぐ旬のライフマガジン月刊テラ編集部の安西です。
Right, our part-time job we've done nothing with. Ah, but the part-time job. Hello.
今平気ですか？
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
アルバイトの件なんですが。
Yes? I instinctively straightened my back. It's like, oh.
結果の方ですが、
Hey!
採用ということで決まりました。
I thought we already were hired, but that's okay too. I see. Thank you very much.
天王寺くんは編集部で時給のお仕事よりも記者の方でいいんでしたね。
Yes.
わかりました。そちらの方が若い方には面白いと思いますよ。基本的な記事作成の流れは研修で教えます。必要な機材もお貸しします。私物を使っていただいても結構です。
So we don't need a camera. Gotcha.
研修といっても個人的にレクチャーするようなものだからいつでも構いませんよ。
Okay, so that's pretty easy. Okay. Thank you very much. I look forward to working with you. I've been hired. Now I can officially call myself a freelance writer. That's pretty sweet. What? Someone calls out to me as I'm about to return to the classroom after my phone call.
はーい、天王寺くん。
Hey, Inoue. So she's like the reporter here at the school. So you think we'd have a lot in common, especially now we got the job, but I'm kind of guessing that she's somehow gonna already know we got the job. Inoue.
今暇？
As you can see.
ちょっと確認させて。天王寺くんって割と誰とでも話せる人だけど、本当に親しいお友達って神戸小鳥さんしかいなくて、そのことをコンプレックスに思ってクラスメイトの吉野くんなどに声かけてるけど嫌われちゃってるのよね。
Wait, what do you mean that don't feel confident about that? She's always awesome. I spit out the juice I'm drinking.
うわ！メモが濡れる！
The heck are you investigating now?
無理。気がつくと調べてる。無意識に。
Okay. Well, aren't you nosy? Maybe you should get that looked at. She's probably the kind of person who starts reporting the names of murder suspects before the murder even occurs.
でも足りない。
Oh, great. Inoue's eyes bulge as she stares at me. Her tone and voice turn maniacal as all emotion drains from her face.
もっと調べられる。本気を出せば。私は。
Okay, maybe we should investigate you. And how many bodies you have in your basement.
いつになったら私は本気を出せる。
I'm just gonna back away slowly and call the police. She jerks her head to the side as if possessed. You're scaring me. You don't need to awaken your dormant powers for this, okay?
裏口。
Look, I got into the school fair and square. Stop bringing it up already. What will you do if people start spreading rumors? Is that all you wanted from me? I'll be going now, okay?
あ、待って。オカルト研究会に入ったって？
How? Information sure reaches you fast, huh?
いくらだって調べられる。調べるものさえあれば。
Maybe she's got superpowers. I doubt it, but you know, at this point, man, I'll take anything. Stop making that face. You look like a zombie.
たとえ神だって調べてみせる。
Alright, hubris much? I think I've heard that line somewhere before. Just make sure not to break any laws while you're at it.
そんなことしない。登場機器なんて使ってないから絶対。
Great, now I need to look for a wire. That might be how she knows.
ほんと。
Okay.
そう。
Better check my clothes later. I know, right?
ねえ、オカルト研究会って変転の激しい部よね。
No, my impression of it was actually it's pretty tame. Guess so. Though I don't know much about it myself.
学園の魔女。あったんでしょ。
Yeah, but she made me promise not to tell anyone about her.
そうみたいね。
I didn't expect her to give up that easily.
学園の魔女。準備なしで挑むには危険すぎるもの。
I mean, you could also just join the club, or at least try to.
向こうだって天王寺くん風情に自分の情報なんて与えないだろうし。
Yeah, I don't like I'm offended, but I can't deny you're right, so I'm going to just let it slide. Hey, don't underestimate me.
どんくらいなのよ。
Listen, and don't let your draw hit the floor. I'm actually her guinea pig.
ペット以下と。
Guinea pigs are pets! She writes that down on her memo pad. Dang it!
ま、そんなところよね。
If that's all, I'm going, okay?
最後に一つだけ。
What?
ライバル。
Why? Excuse me?
風祭りの謎に迫るんでしょ。
I'm not sure if you'd call them secrets, but I have run into a few strange phenomena I'd like to investigate.
なら、こっちとネタも被るってことだから、
Why?
調査する者同士、正々堂々と相手を出し抜いていきましょう。
I don't understand this girl. She places the palm of her hip, places a palm on her hip and smiles. What's that supposed to mean?
新生オカケンさんの活躍、楽しみにしてるってことで。じゃあね。
Dang, some weirdo's glued herself to me. No kidding, man. Like, there's a lot of... Kotori is a weird guy, and he's surrounded by weirdos, but she might be the weirdest one. Hey, what are your plans for today? Let's go on a date.
No.
Aw.
サイン会やるの。
Your fans? One of Kotori's usual jokes. They're usually not very funny.
ファンが武道館で待ってるの。
Cancel that.
ファンのことは裏切れない。まだ売れてない時期から支えてくれたの。
Aw. I haven't seen a single one yet. She always runs away if I push her too hard. That's probably as far as I can go today.
幽霊騒ぎはどうなったの？
Saboru sacrificed her life to protect me.
サブロ？
A dear friend of mine. I press my fingers against my eyelids. Those aren't tears I'm shedding. I'm just excreting waste from my eyes. Manly tears. Don't be ashamed of them, man. Right, I've got to get to the club room anyway. For a moment, looks like she's been rendered speechless.
小太郎くん、部活してんの？
Like, oh, that's the weirdest thing. Yeah, I ended up joining the Occult Research Society. It's not an official club, though, so I didn't submit any papers to the school or anything.
ぶっ飛び。
I know, right? I also met with the witch.
おお、どんな人だった？
A bizarre one, that's for sure.
え？
Want to meet her?
おお。
Also, that she'll respond to. I relocate the club room with Kotori.
誰？
Kotori. Small in size, but very efficient.
交際相手なの？違います。
That's right. Wait, does she say that's right, or I say no? Like, who says what?
意見の相違があるよね。なら、付き合ってはいないということね。そうです。
Oh, that's right. Wait, so I need to hear that again, because I should be able to figure that out.
そうです。そうです。
So, des?
違います。
Chigaimasu. So I can assume you aren't dating then.
そうです。
So des is that's right, and
違います。
chigaimasu I think is no. So I think I said that we were.
見事に反対ね。
Yeah, I know, right?
つまり、 お友達なのかしら？
Yeah, we're in the same class, but we've known each other before that.
神戸小鳥です。はじめまして、こんにちは。千里茜よ。よろしくお願いします。天王寺？知人とはいえ、部外者を連れてきた理由を聞かせてもらおうかしら。
It's because of our bet. Can I have her help me?
困ったことを言い出したわね。どういうこと？
Kotori cocks her head. I joined the Occult Research Society in exchange for her solving my problem.
そうなの？どうして？
What do you mean, why?
小太郎くんがどうしておかけに入る必要があるの？
She said I was an interesting research sample or whatever. I mean, and it happens all the time, right? An evil scientist decides the protagonist would make a good test subject and grows obsessed with them and stuff.
よくあるんか。
And I thought I'd use this opportunity to investigate a few supernatural phenomena I've encountered.
部活として？
Exactly. It's all just a club activity.
私の胸を触る話は説明しないの？
No.
胸？
No, that's
胸を触るの？
You have it all wrong. We actually talked about the part of her chest between the actual breasts, so there's nothing indecent about that.
そうだったの？そんなのでいいの？
Are you kidding me? Of course not.
どっち？
Kotaru, you're no.
小太郎くんが壊れた。都合が悪すぎたのね。
I ended up having to explain everything.
そんなエロい約束を。
It was a last-second jerk effort. Her whole body trembles in silent anger. I'm sorry, Kotori. No, I mean, it was just one of those go-with-the-flow sort of things, you know? I was mostly a joke. Kinda.
証明できたら付き合うとも言ってなかった？
That was a joke. Sweat breaks out of my forehead. That was like a figure of speech, you know? I mean, I'm more of a pure-hearted romantic kind of dude, and when I fall in love, it's for life, so... I pulled Kotori further away from Akane, still making excuses. It's basically kind of a light joke. We got it here. Don't worry about that. Don't let the idea go running into your... Don't get the idea. I'm running around chasing skirts all the time, okay? After a few moments of silence, Kotori raises her head.
なんで幽霊退治をお願いしに行って、そういうことになってるのかね。
I don't know. It's just my life, okay? Well, she said she wouldn't help if I didn't join her club.
その場合でも、実際に部活するメリットはないんでしょ？
Listen, from what I've extrapolated so far, that woman has both a lot of money and a lot of influence. It's just smart to hang around someone like that, right? And hey, I might grow closer to her if we spend more time together.
黒い。人を利用しようというその魂胆。
I'm sorry.
悪よの。
Probably. Besides, she'd allow me to use this room as I see fit. And if Kotori had a tail, it would probably be standing straight right now.
それはなかなかに魅力的な提案だよ。
Right? Especially for those that lack a place in their own classroom.
あの会長さんって本当にどういう人？
As far as I could tell, she thinks highly of herself and she's kind of lazy. She's got a nasty personality, but she's not really bad or anything, I think.
どないや。でもいいんじゃない？
You think so?
他のシャンとした部活より小太郎くんには合ってると思う。
I agree.
少なくとも体育会系ではないわね。
You know, you didn't have to say it like that. Yeah, no way I can handle a place with strict rules and stuff.
いいよ、手伝っても。
Thank you. You heard her. I glanced at Akane.
その子がここで得た情報を外部に漏らさないとも限らないわね。
Yeah, I'd say if she did, no one would take her seriously. I see you want all of this to remain strictly confidential, huh? Well, I don't think you've got anything to worry about with her. She has no other friends anyway. I need help. I'm begging you. Akane presses a finger to her forehead and falls silent.
好きになさいな。
Yay! I give Kotori a fist bump.
会長さん、よろしくお願いします。
Kotori joined the Occult Research Society. That was fun.
お茶入ったよ。
She hands me a paperclip with green tea in it. Wait, what? What? How? Thanks.
会長さんもどうぞ。ええ。
Kotori hands Akane the cup, but instead of stepping back, she stops and stares at the president's profile for a long moment.
どうしたの？ お茶どうでしょう。
Akane takes a little sip.
結構よ。そうですか。よかったです。
That was pretty awkward, but I guess that's to be expected. But time will surely solve that eventually. Kotori sits in front of me.
で、調べるっていうのはどんなことするの？そもそも超常現象ってどんなもの？
Well, superpowers or magic. UFOs and aliens would do too. Stuff like Bigfoot could work. That's in America. Ancient technology, ghosts, curses, charms, and of course all the government conspiracies that relate to those things.
結構節操がないものなんだね。
It's the definition of all over the place. Well, Kazamatsuri is full of urban legends. I think they're worth looking into.
そうかもね。
Prez, did the previous masters leave anything behind any records anywhere in the room?
あるわよ。隅に寄せてある段ボール。全部当時の資料だわ。あと、本棚にあるのも旧おかけの書物ね。
There's a lot here. Is it okay if we start investigating those?
構わないわ。
Alright, let's see what the old occult society was up to.
あまり散らかさないように。
And so, study! After spending hours fighting with the dust-covered papers, I failed to discover any useful information. It doesn't take long for the discouragement to set in.
休憩する？
Yeah, I'm done. Kotori brings me some more tea. Thanks. You're tired too, right?
ちょっとだけね。けど、意外とおもろい。
Really?
すごいよ、おかけん。昭和から続いてる。
Whoa. Right, I saw some records dating back that far. I could feel the age just from the texture of the paper.
その紙、下手したらお前たちより年上の可能性があるわよ。おお、すごい。
I wouldn't be too surprised, given how yellow it looks. We found not only old reports and contemporary newspapers in those boxes, but also lots of papers that didn't seem to have anything to do with the occult. I feel like an archaeologist having to separate vital trivial stuff from actual historical finds by going through one big pile of junk. It takes me an entire day to go through a single box. I guess that'd make 2 boxes in total. I glance at Kotori.
ごめん、まだ一つ目の半分にも行ってない。
Ah,
昔の解放とかペーパーとかが面白くて、つい読みふけってしまって。
I mean, we're not really in any hurry, so I don't see any problem with that. They were interesting. I picked one up. Their format... dang it, I keep doing that! Their format seems to have changed quite a bit over the years. Some have proper covers and bindings, while others just consist of single pieces of paper. Their contents also vary from actual investigations of the occult to simple diaries of the club members. Probably varies a lot with the president. Some clubs that I've seen and actually like helped with. I'll explain this. I got brought into clubs occasionally. During high school, on my senior year, there were a couple competitive academic clubs that actually like scouted me into them, which is really funny because like I'm not that smart, but I can think well on my feet, and so I actually do pretty well under pressure. So I think that's really what my strength was. It wasn't necessarily I was the smartest. It was the fact that I keep my head cool, and I tend to be able to answer quickly and fairly accurately, and so I did all right. But I got kind of brought into these groups, and they had old records, and I could definitely tell, like, if you look through some of the old stuff, like, a lot of the organization, I think, has to do with whoever was leading the group. Because if, like, the leader was focus-driven and, you know, determined, the group tended to be a lot more focused and a lot more, productive. But if people were kind of using it more like a social club rather than actually, set on a specific goal, it tends to be a lot more just kind of run-of-the-mill. And so that's probably what they're seeing is over the change of leadership, the different types of leaders come out. Seems like the Occult Research Society's stance has changed depending on the era. Single-page member diaries make up the bulk of the records. Those are also the most boring. Heyo, it's me, Occult Research Society President Rumibun. Has your day been a rad mine? My first of demonic destruction will grasp at your heart. It's time for the Occult Research Society's weekly paper, The Netherworld. I said it's time, but it's not like we're on the radio. Ha ha ha. You can read this whenever you want. Whenever you want. Echo. Idols are all over the place lately, don't you think? Huh? It's rumored that the Murofushi in the Desmond's 16 is in a relationship with the idol Fukatani Yui. No way. I won't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't want to believe it. And so I write this heart-wrenching report after days moistening my pillows with my tears. Anyway, that's it for my recent news. But I'd also like to use this opportunity to announce that the Occult Research Society, yeah, I know, sudden topic change, is organizing a special dice and tea night on the 8th of May after school. Only girls are invited, and the entry fee is 100 yen. First of all, what is dice and tea? Like, is that like a weird pseudo D&D club? And then only girls invited? That's either like weird or creepy, depending on who is actually writing this entry. A few things happened last month we had to cancel, but this time we'll be going back to our usual schedule, I swear. The dice subjects we have planned are now love stories, school stories, idol stories, hobby stories, manga and anime stories, and food stories. Make sure to come prepared to talk about any of these, okay? You're welcome to bring your own tea and snacks. Actually, please do. It'll help us tremendously. So this is how people acted back then. Besides the overly energetic tone, the countlessly hastily scribbled pictures adorned the paper really made me feel the age of this document. They reminded me of the kind of thing you'd see in old shoujo manga. It was probably contemporary at the time. Is this fun?
和む
It's like little snippets of like real people. I see.
でも全然オカルトの話してなかったよね。
I mean, a little bit, but not really. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what's going in my throat. Some have fortune-telling sections, but that's about it. It reads more like an ordinary girl's diary. I feel like my sanity's being slowly drained away the more I read.
そうかな。楽しそうなのが伝わってきていいのに。
Remember that the people who wrote these are now around the same age as your mother, if not your grandmother? That idol group, the Desmonds, have long been disbanded by now. They used to be huge, apparently, but that was before we were even born.
そう考えるとすごいね。これ年代ごとにちゃんと整理しといてあげようか。
Why?
思い出だから。
苦労して作って読む者がいればいいけれどね。
それでもいいんです。私が気になるので。
Well, then have at it.
そう
As long as it's fun for you.
楽しい。
The boxes are just randomly piled on top of each other in the corner. In the case of an earthquake, it would be a safety hazard. There's 30 boxes there. Oh, geez, I thought it was just a couple. And all of them contain a chaos of words and sentences that make little sense unless you dig deep into their contents. There's only one thing I learned from this experience. The Occult Research Society has a long history, and once upon a time, it was thriving. I feel like it'd be more efficient if I checked through these after you arranged them in order. It should feel less all over the place that way, at least.
それはとても気の長い話だね。何気にコピーミスのゴミとかもすごく多いんだよね。混乱しちゃうさ。
They really just stuffed everything in boxes at random, huh? I even found some ancient-looking exam papers.
でもどうして昭和からオカ研があるんだろうね。この頃って風祭り学院ってあったの？
なかったわね。風祭り学院の前身はとある女子校よ。
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
歴史はあってもパッとしない学校だったそうよ。共学になってカリキュラムや組織体制も再編され、校舎も新しくなって今の風祭り学院になったのね。その際オカルト研究会も一緒に受け継がれてきたと思われるわ。
それで徹底して女の子乗りなんですね。
Yeah. I collapsed on the sofa next to Kotori. I tried to use the opportunity to place my head on her knees.
おっと。
またね、ルパン。
Wait a minute, that's a reference to like the Lupin series, right? But like how her voice changed really well. I wonder, is she like the same voice actor for like a character from that series? Because that'd be really funny. She evades me with a legendary maneuver. Only glamorous beauties are allowed to say things like that. The minimal requirements are 90, 55, 80. Kotori touches her breasts.
あと3年待ってもらおうか。
You sure that'll be enough?
ボーン、キュッ、ボーン。
She's so funny. She looks like she truly believes it.
うん。
She suddenly shivers.
私、そろそろレコーディングに行ってこなきゃ。
Is that the part of your fan service again?
にゃ、音取り。おトイレ。
Oh. Her jokes are truly awful. I'm laughing.
どこれ？おトイレと音？
Yeah, 100% not interested.
豆腐じゃん。
TMI! She leaves the room in high spirits. I slump down on the sofa. What should I do from now on? I want to have the constructive, fulfilling life. Feels, man, I know what you mean. So in this situation, I only have one option. This club feels more meaningful than any part-time job for the time being, and it serves my current interests better in any case. I've even managed to drag Kotori into it. Akane's fishy as heck, but that only makes her more interesting. This might work out okay. Rather than looking for a place to belong, I can make one for myself. I've never even thought of doing it that way before. What if I had even more members? Every class has at least one or two outcasts unable to fit in with everyone else. Sometimes it just happens, regardless of their actions or their personality. Like in the case of Kotori and myself, or even Yoshino. If I could find more people like that and assemble them here, instead of living in isolation, those of us that never could fit in could flock together. Everyone has the right to enjoy their youth. I steal a glance at Akane. The girl most likely doesn't have any friends either. I'm already in my second year here. Considering I'll have exams all next year, I don't really have much time left to fool around. I don't want this time to go to waste. I've already found 3 people, so... Suddenly I have a revelation. I'll jump to my feet. Prez, do you happen to have internet here?
部活用のブログスペースのこと？
Yeah, exactly that.
あれは同好会までにしか与えられないものよ。
Dang it. Yeah, I know. You think it'd be impossible for us to have a blog of our own? We have 3. Oh.
少しお待ちなさい。
Akane makes a phone call, and after 10 minutes, we're informed that we now have an official blog on the school's website. Or she could just do that. That's incredible. Black magic, I take it?
提供者としてはきちんとしたプランを伺いたいものだけど。
No, I just had an idea that we could list stuff we discover on a blog.
なんとなく。はあ、まあいいわ。そこに予備のノートパソコンがあるから自由にお使いなさい。ネットにはワイヤレスでつながるから。ID とパスはメールで送られているはずよ。
You work fast. Thanks. I immediately turn the thing on and access the school's website. There's our blog. Yeah, not like it has anything on it though. Hey, this is fun. Now I feel way more motivated. Thanks, boss. Akane returns to her book, showing no interest whatsoever. Well, that's fine. I'm just glad to have internet.
どんな有望な情報を得られるか、お手並み拝見といったところね。
A blog. I've never run a personal site before, but I can't be too complicated. All I have to do is come up with interesting things to write about. The path to my ultimate ambition is as follows. Have a fulfilling youth in the Occult Society. Look for clues. Use the best stuff for my part-time job. Prove the existence of the supernatural. Touch Akane's boobs. Perfect. With incredible synergy, I can achieve all my goals in one fell swoop. Could it be that I've already won at life? Yes, I've realized one important truth. The occult and the internet have fantastic chemistry. I mean, that's fair. I can use the blog both to express myself and to gather information. If I make a post about collecting information on the paranormal, no one but will take them seriously and would waste their time writing back. And even if I get some spam, I don't have to do anything about it. I mean, my name only resembles that of a certain famous gravekeeper with no formal education. A jolly, casual occult society. This is it. The winds of the current generation are guiding me to success like a sailboat. I begin fiddling with the blog, forgetting about everything else.
ただいま。いやー、今日の鳥はボイストレーニングの成果がバッチリ出たよ。
Do you sing in the bathroom?
ディレクターなんか興奮しちゃってカーディガン首にかける本気モードになってたし。
Wait, was he actually excited or was he trying to strangle you?
って何してんの？おーい。パンチキン。
So soft. I'm punched in the back of my head what feels like a pillow. Kotori, was that you just now?
今のパンチでだいたい実力の 20% 程度だ。
No way.
次は 50% でいくかもだ。
I hate to break it to you, but those kind of final boss lines don't really work when your punches only have healing properties.
そんなことないでしょう。
So soft! I can't help letting out a moan. It's like a massage. Her punches really do feel surprisingly good.
バカな 50% でこれほどの破壊力が。
Might be strong enough to cure peptic ulcer.
おお。それウェブサイト？
Yep, our club's very own blog. I'm building it right now.
ああ、雰囲気出てるだね。
She glances at the layout I assembled from a couple of pre-made designs. Oh, was thinking it should look kind of like this. What do you think?
ちょっぴり読みにくいかも。
Was it like yellow text on blue background?
黒バックに赤字だからかな。
Oh gosh, yeah. No, that's not great. I mean, it looks all like, ooh, but no. No. Huh? Really?
目がチカチカすると思う。背景は白がいくない？
But I wanted to give it some sense of horror. And plus, white with red still doesn't work great.
じゃあ文章を少なくするか文字サイズを大きくする。
That would work. It's a blog. Words are all we've got. I guess I can increase the font size for now.
あと全体的にごちゃっとしてる。もちーっと見やすくした方がいいかも。
What do you mean? What do you want me to do exactly?
だからね、こことか。
And so, after about 15 minutes, my blog looks completely different. I think it looks tidy enough.
立派なブログだ。どこんちにやっても恥ずかしくないブログだ。アップロードしちゃいな。
Wait, I haven't written any articles yet. For the moment, we only have a row of random filler text flooding the text box.
どんな内容にするのかは決まってないの？
First, I think we should introduce ourselves, and then ask for potential clues.
ブログなんだし、気楽に書いたら？
But I begin fidgeting.
どうしたのさ？
I'm kind of embarrassed.
男は度胸。とりあえず書いちゃえばいいさ。
Wait, my heart isn't ready yet. I fidget even harder.
それじゃあいつまで経っても細かく更新しないといけないし、最初からためらってちゃいけないよ。
She's right. Seriously, though, it's kind of embarrassing to have other people read your writing, don't you think? Yes, but you get over it quickly. It's kind of like YouTube. Like, you're really embarrassed to be on camera and to sound of your own voice, but eventually you get really used to it, and then it doesn't bother you anymore. I fidget so hard, I start looking kind of like a twisted bread, whatever it's called. Besides, it'd be kind of bad if I wrote something stupid and ended up having people bash us in the comments section. I think we should plan to upload an actual article around next week, or maybe next month if that's too difficult. Kotori turns to face me with wearing a broad smile. A smile filled with empathy and love.
おせえよタコ。
Yes! That smile has always terrified me more than anything else in the world.
うじうじしない。もじもじしない。うじもじしない。
Oh.
おかき。
I'm writing! I write it. Well, I'm done.
おあげ。
I'm uploading it. I upload it without even proofreading it. I ended up writing and uploading it on the spur of a moment.
それでいいんだよ、ブログなんだから。どれ、読んでみようっと。
We shift our gaze to the computer screen. Hey, this is an acting special forces commander of the Occult Research Society, Tennouji Kotarou. Oh no. Wouldn't you know it? Our club just recently resumed its activities. You can call us the O.R.S. if you like. Yay, clap, clap, clap. Oh, it's such a wonderful day. Congratulations, us. Go us. Oh no. It was boobies that ultimately brought the O.R.S. back together. In any case, we have returned to expectorate? I mean, explicate upon the secrets of urban legends of Kazamatsuri. Haha, I had to use a dictionary for this. Anyway, I'd like to ask something for you, my dear readers. Inform us of any supernatural phenomena you may have heard or encountered in our town. Thank you. We'll promptly dispatch our team to certify experts to investigate any good leads. I'm expecting good stuff from all of y'all. Got it? You can contact us through the forum below. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have uploaded this quite yet. Well, what do you think? I forgot half of what I wrote already. I kind of blanked out in the middle of it. Yeah, I can tell.
小太郎くん、このブログ、これはちょっと、
Yeah.
なんて言ったらいいのか。
Huh?
すっごく楽しいね。
I don't know if that's a good thing, though. Really? Yeah, I think I'll win.
勝てる勝てる。もうこの時点で勝ち終わってるようなものだよ。
Oh, you flatter me too much. I'm gonna let it get to my head. Don't get trigger Pinocchio sleeping inside me, pretty please. What's that supposed to mean?
自信を持つのはいいことさ。
Jeez, I just wrote it on the spur of the moment, too. Who knew I had a talent for this sort of thing, huh?
小太郎くんの文才に小鳥さんびっくりだよ。
She has gotta be pulling her leg, right?
あまり家に帰ってこない小太郎くんのご両親も会社でエクセレントって叫んでゴーゴー踊ってるよ。
Uh-huh. I'm not that good. Yet.
うん。
She's like, are you serious? I whip out the O.R.S. special memo pad I made out of some used paper and found one of the boxes. Gotta practice my signature while I still have time. Okay, calm down.
キー早すぎ。
Whoa, that's true.
そんなにすごい出来だというの？ そこまでの文才があのアホに。
It's pretty to... Slumps, yep, she died. Akane collapses on their desk. Oh, Madam Senri, are you not feeling well?
吐き気がしてね。
I know, right? That's the most unfortunate. Perhaps reading the following prose and articles I've just written might help soothe your ailment? To confess, some of my fans even told me it was so good that they wouldn't be surprised if I had the power to bring life to the dead. Ha ha!
数年後に読み返して恥ずかしさのあまり自殺したくなればいい。
Well then, now the blog business is all done, I suppose I can return to investigating the materials. Ho ho ho!
私もやろう。
We've got a long road ahead of us, so let's relax and hurry. How's that work?
ゆっくり焦ろう。
A laid back, frantic face. They are just a paradox. I love it. Ugh, this is how it feels when your soul's exhausted.
さすがにちょっと疲れたね。お茶いる？
Yes, please.
会長さんは？
私はいいわ。
はい、小太郎くん。
Thanks. Tea tastes best when you're tired.
ちょうど6時ね。6時半には帰宅しないといけないのよ。
One of the rules at our school is that nobody's allowed to stay past that time.
貧乏人は6時半帰宅よ。
It's not like being rich makes it any more okay for you to break the rules.
金持ったやつがルールを作るのよ。
It's true, and I hate it. I decided not to pursue that argument. Well, see if our blog post got any views yet.
更新された部だけが自動的に一覧されるスレッド形式になっているから
That's
何
handy.
人かは見たかもね。
I'm kind of scared though.
ちょっとドキドキするね。
I'd be terrified. Let's see if anyone left us any comments too. I boot up the laptop. Oh,
どうした？
we've got a comment already. Only one though.
おお、ファンがついに。
No, they're gonna be like, this is terrible. Well, we don't know if they're a fan yet. Ha ha ha. But if they are, they could be fan number 3 anyway.
私と会長さんが1番2番だもんね。
お待ち。
She's like, don't include me in this. What is it?
サインの練習しとかなきゃ。
Hey,
しもた、ボケてもうた。ファン効果侮り方しだよ。
are you okay? Aww. She continues yelling to herself for a while.
バカップル。猿のつがいが。
Hey, you're the one that said you were interested in me. Akane presses her palms against her temples. Let's read it. The Lost Soul Secret Case first year title exams. The hell's this? Fortune telling club? You guys are dumb, lol. But you're the real deal. I guess you could tell me how to pass the exams, lol. Without studying, of course. Makes me the top student in my class, you dummies. Oh my, Lamau. He's mocking us. And not even trying to hide it. As a little squirt. How dare he undermine the illustrious apparent first-year 50-year history of the vulnerable Occult Research Society. That's a transgression worthy of the death penalty. I'll make him pay.
体に勉強させてやろうかい。
Kotori, too, is fuming in anger with a broad smile on her face. This guy's as good as dead.
でも小太郎くん、暴力はダメだよ。
Yeah, I don't want to get kicked out of school either. But we can't just use nasty words as we want, right?
それなら平和だね。
Oh, dear.
物質のトラブル8000円。
Akane lowers her head, long hair flowing over her eyes. Looks like she's annoyed by the idea that of what we're planning. Hey, President, I've got a favor to ask you.
内容は予想できるけど、何？
I want to teach this pipsqueak a lesson. I point at the idiot first year in the comments section.
だろうと思ったわ。確かに問題ある書き込みのようだけど、問題にするには少々パンチ不足ね。
She's very right.
明確な誹謗中傷をしたとかなら、正式な手順で厳重注意に持っていきやすい。けれどこれでは。
Akane shakes her head. Well, he's mocking us. I don't know. Like, see, what I would do is I'd leave I'd either ignore it or I'd leave a witty reply comment, like being like, we research the supernatural, not miracles. Perhaps you should go to a shrine.
お前たちはまだ舐められて当然の時期よ。いちいち過剰な反応をせず、まずは受け入れなさい。
泣き寝入りですか？
掲示板なのだから返信をすればよろしい。こういった愉快犯的な書き込みをうまくさばいてこそネット上級者というもの。
She's right. Since when are the different ranks an internet user? He's never been on the Chan site before, huh?
小太郎くん、文才あるからいけるかも。
You think so? Am I really that good?
いけるいける。
Oh gosh, she's terrible for us.
よっ、プレジデント。今日も憎い大統領風吹かしてやがるね。
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't possibly refuse after hearing that. Haha! I'll gracefully deflect the little runt before he realizes what's happening.
軽くね。大人の対応で。
Of course I won't. I'm gonna go full adult on the guy, no worries. Make sure to find me my stylist. I may celebrate my victory, Kotori.
お任せだよ。
Alright, let's do this. I hit the send button as soon as I finish writing the message. ID Special Forces Commander, title, Re-Exams. Thank you for your comment. Unfortunately, we're not that kind of club. I would advise you to study if you wish to improve your grades, but feel free to contact us if you get attacked by evil spirits, which we will dispatch a team of professionals to assist you.
大人だね。惚れ惚れすら。
Aww. Well, you know, I've matured quite early. Haha!
よくそこまで正反対の自己評価を。
I know, right? Well then, guess it's time to call it a day.
あ、またすぐ書き越された。
Huh? From who?
同じ人みたいよ。
Uh-oh. Lost Soul is the name I've chosen for the default anonymous users on the board. And if you don't specify your class, it sets it up so it displays as secret. That was fast. You constantly refreshing the page or something? ID Lost Soul, secret class, first year title, re-exam. An evil spirit? Lol, you guys are dumb as heck. Lamau. I was asking for a charm to help me with a test, lol. You can't do it, just admit it. You're delusional losers, Lamau. Can you even speak Japanese, you moron? Lol. Your lack of brain is the only occult thing around here, Lamau. Oh no! This guy's definitely been on the internet.
小太郎くん、落ち着こうか。ブチギレ現金だよ。
I understand, Kotori. This only means it's gotten a bit harder to solve this in a mature manner. That's all. It's still fine. I can handle this. I can feel my temples pulsating. I'll give him the most amicable reply ever. Just watch me. Now, at this point, you just refuse to engage. ID Special Forces Commander, title, re-exams. Would you be so kind as to cut down the constant barrage of lulls and lamaus for starters? Make reading your comments a tad unpleasant. And if we're talking about our respective intelligences, oh no, don't do this. Oh no. It doesn't exactly sound very smart to rely on charms to pass the test either. Just saying. I managed to control myself, to suppress my fury, even though the rage is burning him from the inside. I want to strangle the little squirt with my bare hands and bathe in his blood.
我慢しすぎてバーバリアンに大変。トゥーヤ
What a soft sensation. Oh, where am I?
おかえり。
Huh? Ah, I'm back, I think.
レスもしたし、帰ろうよ。
Ah, right. Let's do that. Back to the relaxing safe haven that is home.
天王寺またレスがついてる。
She's enjoying this. Akane seems to have been checking the site on her own computer. Again? The Lost Soul Secret Class First Year Title re-exams. WTF? LOL! You, like, actually brain damaged or something? Lamau! What's up with the complaining about how I write? LOL. I didn't mean anything by it, Lamau. You must be real insecure or something. LOL. I can write however I want. LOL. Go to heck, dude. LOL. I also think you could use some education, too. Reading your comments a tad unpleasant. Unpleasant? What's that supposed to mean? Lamau? Unpleasant? Lamau!
ダメ、小太郎くん。自分に負けちゃダメだよ。あかん。あまり聞かない。
新たに出る杭はこうした洗礼を受けるものよ。
でも、ここは歴史あるんじゃ。
活動休止期間が長かったから新規立ち上げも同然。
I feel rage seething in the depths of my stomach. I can eat blood to quench my thirst. I need to bathe in the entrails of my enemies. Oh.
小太郎くん。はい、電話帳。怒りはここにぶつけちゃえ。
Try and rip it in half. Grrr. I'm gonna tear the phone book in half. I actually managed to tear the phone book in half. Oh! It took some time, but I did it. I'm tired now.
落ち着いた？
Yeah, a little. I feel kind of dizzy, though.
驚き者の怪力ね。
Yeah, that was impressive. Akane considers the torn phone book with a baffled gaze. Message boards are too hard for me, Kotori. I haven't done anything wrong, so why?
真に受けちゃダメ。
悪いことはしてなくとも寒いことはしたのだから。
It's true. I can't stand buttholes who hide behind a computer screen like that.
気にしない気にしない。それに実際に会ってみたら気のいいやつかもよ。
Yeah, I guess a first year like him just hasn't learned how to express himself on the interwebs just yet. Haha.
また書き込みが。
Oh, Akane, stop it! Only a few minutes have passed, but a new comment has already appeared on the board. Lost Soul Secret Class first year title. Are you scared, lol? You're not responding, lol. Did I scare you that bad, Lamau? Sorry about that. You just sound like the kind of guy who gets bullied by everyone, lol. My bullying instincts kicked in whenever a pathetic beta like you sniffling around, Lamau. Dude, okay. He's bringing up being a beta. Oh, man, this guy. I feel bad for him. Like, that's the thing. Kotori should not be feeling insulted by this guy. This guy has an insecurity complex that's, like, off the freaking charts. No wonder he's sitting at his computer refreshing this. It's like, good grief. Like, Kotori's getting mad, but this guy's really kind of actually in a very sad state. You were right to run away, though, not gonna lie. Lol. No way. Since you've submitted to me, you can quit your crappy club and this board already, Lamau. My uncle's in the Yakuza, so if you still need to around with your nonsense, I'll call him then to rough you up. Got it, you dummy? Lol. Yeah, sure. My uncle's in the Yakuza. My dad works for Nintendo.
小太郎くん、
いっそ好きにさせたらどう？私を楽しませてくれたなら、障害の1件や2件、もみ消してあげてよ。
Akane, calm down.
紹介ダメです。
It's okay, Kotori. I'm calm.
本当？
He's so mad he's gone to the next plane of existence. I'm tired of this bull crap already. Let's go home.
うん、そうだ。そうしよう。よく我慢したね。
Ha! I mean, I'm an adult, right?
よかったよ。
Anyway, we'll be off now, President.
失礼します。
え、ご苦労様。
That was interesting. It's been a while since we walked home from school together. We spend the time joking around as usual. We also grab a few snacks from a nearby convenience store. I have a great time. I enjoy the night in my room. I watch TV and laugh. I take the time to relax while I soak in a bath. I read some manga. I watch the nightly roadshow. In all, it's a night well spent. Sounds really nice. Kind of jealous, actually. I feel like my life's been just lately. I made a bed perfectly. I changed my pillow cover, a freshly washed one. It's actually one of the nicest feelings is like, it seems like such a hassle, but when you get your fresh, crisp sheets out in a brand new pillowcase and you climb in for that first time, it's just, especially when you're like me, who goes out of my way to get the cotton poly sheets that feel, it's like the same material that the really fun, like the really comfortable t-shirts are made out of. And it's like, you climb in and it's like you're just being bundled up in like the most breathable blanket in the world. And in the wintertime, you get under your thick blanket too and just snuggle up and you just let the temperature drop just slightly low enough that you have like a little bit of like chill on your cheeks, but you're really warm and cocooned and you just get to lie there and embrace the feeling. It's the best. I feel like I'll have a great night's sleep. Well then, I boot up my computer. I log into the O.R.S website. No, you're doing good. Don't do it. I give the last comment a long, hard look. Dang it, why ruin it? You're dead. Thus turns a cycle of hatred. Oh, man. Sunday. It's an important break right before exams, but Kotori and I have planned for her to stop over instead of studying.
お邪魔します。
Hang on. I like Kotori. But I think we're going to go ahead and end it here for today. It wasn't the most dynamic of episodes, but I was having a lot of fun. Like, we did everything in like a single room, but just having the interaction of Akane, the president, with Kotori and our main protagonist and the internet troll, just all of it. It was just great. I had a blast. Like, I'm just having so much fun. thank you all so much for being here and sharing this journey with me, and thank you for just being a part of the experience. Like, we're started off a new year great. I'm real excited to get into ReWrite Plus. We just had a poll, so in case you missed it for some reason, when we are done with this, we're going to be jumping into Chaos Head and Chaos Child, so that'll be really exciting. So if you are interested in those titles at all, make sure you stick around and, you know, maybe just like quickly hit that sub button, even if you're not super interested in everything I do. Like, if you know something's coming up that you want to watch, like, it doesn't hurt to have that there, and then when it pops up on your feed in the future, you'll be like, oh yeah, I want to watch that. But regardless of that, I'm just happy you're here, so thank you so much, especially to the patrons who continue to make this content more accessible, make it so I can get some fantastic custom art done for the channel, and most importantly, just making more content. I just started Yakuza 0, which has been really fun. That first episode just went up. It's fantastic. I hope you check it out, just because I was blown away, not only by how like good that game looks, but how fun every aspect of it was. The story's already engaging, the side quests have been like super entertaining and fun, and the combat is so it's so meaty. Like, it makes you flinch because it just feels so tactile, and the sounds and the like it just has weight behind the punches. And it's just got that blast of like that combination of like ridiculousness and just wacky adventure fun that it just makes it for a great time. So I'm really excited to be playing into that. So that'll be on Tuesdays. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on the channel. So thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope there's a lot of great stuff for you to enjoy on the channel and that you can stick with me for a while. So until this video watching me, hope you see me next. I'll see you there. I really might be on the Kotori route. Like, I find her just super entertaining and fun. Like, every day around Kotori would be a great day. Like, I can't see anything like frustrating about her. Like, she can be goofy, but she's so pleasant. And I find her genuinely hilarious. Like, not even like kidding. I'm talking to myself here, but it's like, dang. Kotori might be my best girl, and I know that's not going to be a popular opinion.